Ignition sequence start.
Takeoff podcast. That's right. Hey, y'all know what time it is. Hey, y'all see it right here.
It's bedtime for you little mother.
Hey, y'all see it right here. Hey, go Lions, baby. Hey, we did it against the Vikings.
Go Bears too, right?
Yeah, I don't know what he on, but hey,
no
we
Bears
go for the home team. I gotta say, hey, they even surprise me even more every time, every game they play. But before we get into that, I'm your boy Adrian, a.k.a. D.
I'm Stubbs.
And you already know what time it is. It's time to take off. It's time to represent.
I'm the host with the most spirit than a ghost.
There you go, bars. Hey.
Bars.
Hey.
The host with the most spirit than a ghost. You in the pot as the roast.
Man, you was doing so damn good.
You in the pot as the roast. That don't.
Yeah, I didn't hear that part.
Come on, man.
My bad, man.
Bring it together.
My fault. But hey, you already know it's time to take off. We're getting ready to talk about some topics. A lot of crazy, wild, hilarious stuff been going on in the past couple days.
No crime in the D has been so peaceful out here.
Look, all I gotta say is, first topic.
There's no crime.
We're gonna get to the line. We're gonna get to the lines in a minute, but I gotta know, we breaking in people's houses and stealing urns now?
Shout out to the girl who stole the urn.
Man, what is going on?
I feel like you're justified.
And why is you keep saying that? But
I don't know why. It's just you was at a house. Because when I hear stories, I think about it from people's perspective. She was at a house party. A girl told her, "Hey, move your phone off that mantle, because that's next to my father's urn." She was kind of polite. She did it. She moved the phone elsewhere, and she kept dancing and stuff. Then the girl and her friends just came through and jumped her. So now it's like, okay, now you're in a position, you got to get your get back. And you got the perfect get back, in my opinion, because it all initially had to do with the urn, and you got that. So you are justified to me in a weird way, and that's why I can't never be a judge.
Well, I told you before, the situation at hand, it sounded like the girl didn't already like her.
Yeah, she probably had that lick in her system.
She probably already didn't like her. I mean, for first things first, because, even if it wasn't an urn situation, she didn't know. And some people, whether they know or not, they take certain things way too sacred. And it don't matter if she didn't know or not. We just going, you know what I'm saying? It's like that.
Now, I will say this. The girl who did take the urn, she has since been arraigned. And I want to say the judge put out, what's it called when you can't come near somebody?
You put out a restraining order?
They both have restraining orders on each other because they don't want it to continue to get worse. Because clearly what's occurring, this is like the perfect recipe for, I got to go overboard now. So it's like, y'all just stay away from each other. We don't want it to go there.
The problem with that is it got way too personal.
I want to know, did she sell the urn? Because she actually had the urn online trying to sell it for, I want to say, as measly as $50. Go get a job!
Man, who the hell gonna buy that?
I prefer somebody buy the urn versus she just take the urn and like dump the ashes in a disrespectful spot.
Man,
just imagine when the garbage truck come, she got a video of her just like Hail Marying it into the back of the garbage truck.
At this point, it already matters because she already took something that was already sacred and that the fight was already over.
I don't even think you can DNA test urns. I mean ashes. So what if she do give her ashes back, but it's really just from somebody's barbecue pit?
That's what I'm saying. It don't really matter at this point because she already touched it.
Man,
you saw how she reacted when she put her phone up against it.
Yeah.
Now you touching it, taking it, and not knowing what the hell you really did with it.
Oh man, shout out to you.
Hey,
in some weird way, shout out to you.
All I gotta say is
it's so cold in the D.
It really is.
It really is.
Literally, because it's been cold as hell outside. God damn, it's cold. Sheesh.
But yeah, it's the perfect. I don't know. It's in some weird way I want to salute you, and I know that's horrible. But
are you saluting the girl who took the urn?
Who took the urn?
I mean, hey.
And in a weird way, it's like, man, I don't want to be your enemy.
All I gotta say,
I don't even want you as an ex because you getting down like that. Nah.
Hey, that's pettiness at its finest. You can't get no pettier than that. You can't, because you just say, look, we gonna meet up at a certain type of places and throw hands. Well, really, what you're doing is you at my house.
You getting her to leave the spot she trying to, man.
Man, I'm
smart.
telling you, bruh,
That's the type of enemy you don't want.
man, that's petty at extreme level.
But now, the worst
That's
thing
Super
about
Saiyan
it,
petty.
the beef to a degree, even though she got jumped, the beef was between two girls.
Mm-hmm.
Once you took the urn, now the whole family is involved because the whole family, man, that's their father, their uncle, their brother.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything. Now the whole family.
That's just like going to somebody's grave and knocking it over.
It is.
It's like smashing the grave with a sledgehammer.
That's why you just get the little plot that's already in the ground. They can't do nothing but
Man,
urinate.
I was gonna say, what if they urinate on it?
they could. But I mean, sometimes you gotta let stuff roll off. Oh yeah, you did that. So Rain would take care of it.
Hey, in their eyes and everybody else's eyes, you pretty much disrespected the dead. You disrespected the dead, so there's nothing else to do than to have you join them.
Nothing. Yeah.
I'm not saying I want that to happen, but what I'm saying is, if you do that to a loved one or a family member,
Detroit, we gotta do better. Every urban city, every city in general, people in general. I'm not even gonna quantize it or minimize it to everybody. Or deduce it even. We gotta all do better as people, as humans, as gods, whatever you want to label yourself. Let's all do better. That's all I gotta say.
no, you saying some real shit, but at the same time, that is if you want to do better.
What Absol say? I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do.
That's only if you're trying to do better. Because you got some people that needs to do better, but they don't care to do better.
Oh yeah.
Because, we live in that time and place where, people like, hey, forget it.
It be people on the buses with roaches all on their body. Come on, bruh. No, I'm good. I enjoy these. They keep me company.
Hey, which is another exact reason why I do not like having everybody over my house.
Can't do it. But what else?
What you mean?
Having everybody over your house. Is this based off something you experienced?
Something I've seen.
Such as what?
Case an example. I have seen this. Well, I have heard of this personally. A friend of mine had some people over his house that he didn't know because a roommate at the time was inviting people over, without telling him. Come to find out, whole apartment full of bed bugs.
Oh yeah.
That's a good example.
Everybody over there.
That's what I'm saying.
I just hope the meow meow kitty was worth it.
Man, hey, all I know is that can easily happen without you even knowing.
Man,
And here you are, got to throw out all your shit because, you know what I mean? You don't know what's infested.
Y'all gotta do better.
How y'all feel out there? YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Do y'all like having a bunch of people over at your house? I mean, seriously, even just to kick it or just to have a little get together. Do y'all like a lot of people over at your house? Answer me that.
And another question to follow that up for the opposites: how comfortable are you when you're alone? When you're to yourself, playing video games, cooking in your own zone, how comfortable are you when you're alone? Or do you feel uncomfortable when you're alone, and that's why you always got to be in a social setting?
I actually can answer that question for myself.
No,
The more and more I'm by myself, I get a sense of peace. And my sense of peace could be video games, it could be working out, could be working on a video. I noticed that sense of peace you cannot buy.
Now, that sense of peace, if you're in a relationship, does it get disturbed with just the presence of your spouse?
That really depends on how she is. Because, I'm glad you brought this up because family members of mine who've been married a very, very long time, I've noticed that what she would do to him, she would annoy him with uninteresting questions you can clearly tell that he's not interested in while he's in the middle of doing something. And to add to that, he could be in the middle of doing something. It's not till he start doing something that she want to bombard him with a whole bunch of unnecessary ass questions.
I'll say this, women, y'all do got to learn how to tell stories better. Don't tell better stories. The stories be good because I can piece together the highs and the lows of the story just the way you tell the story. Remember what happened to me? My friend Becky and Kelly thought.
I seen it live one time. It was a gamer. You know how gamers be on live. And then I guess he was recording through his phone, and she FaceTimed him.
Why are you on it? Go ahead.
She FaceTimed him and about nothing. Basically, it was one of the questions. Hey, babe, guess what I found out? Did you know such and such, such and such, such and such? While he was on live. He was like, all right, babe. Basically trying to do his best to rush off the phone without it being a thing.
Yeah.
And after the whole after she finally got the hint, she said, you're an idiot, bye. Hung up the phone.
But also that, from their perspective, let's explore it from the woman's perspective. Dang, he always shuns me every time I come to him with something that interests the woman. So now, unfortunately, the karma of that is a guy who actually listens to her and takes acts like he's actually interested in what she got to say, she gonna be like, fuck telling my man, I'm gonna tell this guy. She gonna warm up to him, and them legs gonna open one day. That's just
I mean,
what it is.
that has happened before.
That's the full cycle.
But at the same time, let's say a guy does that, and he end up being put in the friend zone, because that happens too.
That too. Like when a girl knows she got the official guy she want, every other man, y'all don't stand a chance. Y'all could be on the sideline for 15 years while she getting pregnant and going on trips with her main dude. Man, she not budging. That's why sometimes when you truly touch, what am I trying to say? When you truly have a good foundation of trust with your spouse, man, you could go into a room with all the dudes who got crushes on you. You know your girl is for you and with you. Vice versa.
While we on the topic, hey, did you hear about the latest story what happened at this particular restaurant?
I don't know.
So basically, if y'all don't know, this is going viral right now. Basically, what happened was this guy, he was at a restaurant, the server or the waitress, doing her thing. And then he tipped her, that the bill came out to be $30 and some change. Mm-hmm. And tipped her $1,000 saying, and left his number on the back of the receipt saying, call me, that's my number. And then after he tipped her $1,000, she later on texted him saying that I'm not interested in you because I got a boyfriend, but thank you for the $1,000 tip because you helped me and my boyfriend pay our rent for this month.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
It's not necessarily what's wrong with it, but what I'm saying is the fact that he went all out. This is going back to what we're talking about.
Leading with your wallet, man.
He went all
that
out.
Shit out. Stop leading with your wallet if you're looking for something genuine. Anytime you lead with your wallet, subconsciously in your own head should be like, oh, you don't want nothing genuine.
But see, that's what I'm talking about. When you go all out.
Yeah, hey.
That could be the same thing as far as listening.
Shout out to old girl. You did the right thing with that tip. I still probably wouldn't even reached out to the nigga, to be honest with you.
But what I'm saying is, see how that backfired? You can go all out with your attention, and all of a sudden you get put in the friend zone.
It happens all the time on OnlyFans. It's dudes who spend thousands of dollars on girls on OnlyFans, and then girls would take all that money and go on a trip with their actual man in real life. But sometimes when you're secure in your relationship, you got these type of opportunities. I'm cool with my girl going online and showing y'all her body or feet or whatever she show, but I know I'm the only one getting the cat.
But just think about that type of psychology for a minute. You paid somebody $1,000 not for a guarantee, but for opportunity.
But also, to another degree, you got to see the $1,000 from his perspective.
What about it?
What if it's easy to come upon? What if he get $5,000 an hour?
That's up to him. But what I'm saying is a situation that what if that's the expectation from now on? Now you set the bar to another level by doing some dumb shit like that.
But sometimes ladies, again, I ain't.
But you know what? This all go ahead.
No, you good.
But this all correlates with what we were talking about before the cameras came on.
What? We had so many topics.
Well, the correlation is listen, everybody out there, y'all listen. If a woman likes you for real, you don't have to do any of that.
Oh,
you don't. Yeah. You do not have to do it. She will make it known to you that she likes you by putting in the effort.
If she likes you, everything is nonverbal. If you ain't her type, your ass get the hurdles.
Now, in my opinion, I think the ultimate form of like or damn near love is she will pull up on you and help you if you in a bind.
Yeah.
Or
she'll call other niggas to help you. Call her brother and uncles and yeah.
$1,000 probably can, but generally will not pay for that.
Yeah.
It won't. Now, $1,000 you can pay her to come pick you up, of course. But if she do it just because she care about you and she down for you, you cannot spend money on that.
Have y'all ever had a woman offer to take y'all or pay for the date? I've had that happen in my life. And that's why I was like, oh, this girl really feeling me. She wanna look out for the date. But unfortunately, the man in me be like, no, I got it right. We can go Dutch. But yeah, that's just let you know at what point or how much they're feeling you and they are choosing and selecting you. If you the one always got to foot the bill and do other stuff, man, bro, you gotta see who you are to them, not just who they are to you. Oh, you're not really rocking with me like that? I'm not the apple of your eye. I'm not the center of the target for you.
Now, I will also say this too. This might stir up a little controversy.
Stir it up.
Now, she likes you, but certain times this can also apply to men too. But I'm just sticking this straight toward toward us. Now, sometimes, in some cases, a woman may like you off the fact of how she wants to like you. Like case in example, we said this. I gave the good example. Now, let's say you out doing your thing. You could be at the gym. You could be hanging out with your boys. Whatever the hell you're doing, I don't care. You could be at work, whatever. She might blow your phone up or constantly text you, where you at, where you at, where you at. Now, in a man's eyes, that could be looked at as controlling. Mm-hmm. But in her eyes, it may not be controlling. It could be the fact that she just care about you. True. But at the same time, that's when y'all have to have a communication talk and be like, look, babe, please don't do that.
But that's also how you said it could be looked at as controlling or insecure or something. That's why when you truly focus on somebody, you always going to see it for what it truly is.
Yeah.
Like even other people be like, damn, your girl always calling you. She don't trust you.
Yeah, see, that could be looked at as insecure.
You focus on her
yeah.
like, no, bro, me and her know it ain't even that, my guy.
It ain't even like that, no. But see, if you don't like that, you got to address the issue. Be like, look, you got to, come on, just chill out. You know what I mean? Have it like that. So, in other words, I hate to use the word train, but you got to show her how to care. Show her how you know what I mean? Like this, that, and the other. Look here.
Use the word tutelage. You got to have
whatever, tutelage.
Y'all are
know
both
what
under
I mean.
each other's tutelage.
Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. Don't act brand new.
To a degree, y'all under each other's tutelage to learn how to treat and be better partners for each other.
You got to show her how to treat you and vice versa. And vice versa. Y'all got to show each other how to treat each other. So that's a good example of what I mean by that. Now, if she or he don't want to listen, then you got to go. You got to go.
Or keep them around for a minute if you're just trying to get a few things out of them.
Your ex-girlfriend a man.
If you're just trying to get a few giggity-yiggities out of them, keep them around.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
I'm just saying.
I mean, if you want to go to that level, then that's different. You could definitely do that.
That's when you got to get the roster. Sometimes you got to know when you need to just have a roster and when you need to take somebody serious.
Now I got a sub question to that. Before you make a woman your girlfriend, do you think y'all got to be F buddies firsthand?
Go ahead, answer that.
I'm asking you.
I want to know.
No, I just asked. Don't do that. I just asked you the question, bruh.
I hear the. Okay, repeat the question. I don't want to answer it.
No, hell no.
I'm trying to weasel my way out.
We gonna put him on the spot. We gotta answer this
spot to put me on.
Do you think y'all have to be F buddies before you make her your girl?
It's like my ears. I got selective hearing, so that whole question I didn't hear it.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
He's clearly capping right now because he heard exactly what the hell I said. Do you think y'all got to be F buddies before you make her your girl?
You don't got to. I just don't like that phrase.
How would you word it?
She just stands out because again, I'm a roster type of guy. I keep a roster of girls, but then once I get a new girl, be like, dang, I would. She just like say if I make plans with a girl at 8:00, but this one hit me up, then I cancel everything for her. Then when another one hit me up, I'm canceling for her.
Okay, let me clarify my question.
So she just stands out.
Do you believe that y'all need to be friends with benefits before you make her your girl?
No, but I just feel like whatever you got to do, just be genuine. Like. Friends with benefits kind of is more genuine than date, the pressure of a date. Fellas also learn that stop using the word date and say, hey, I want to take you out on a date. Just invite women out. Like, man, it's a hangout. We just chilling. Like, once you call it a date, for some reason, that's like invisible pressure added to the situation or the moment. Just like, yo, pull up. Let's go catch a movie. Don't even if the girl says it's a date, figure out some way to spin it. Man, no, we just going to a movie together. Chill. It ain't that.
My brother, I'm trying to fix his donation button. I really don't know how to do it on my YouTube. Bear with me. I will promise you, I will try to figure out what to do to get that fixed. Like I say, hey, I don't know if y'all, not to cut you off, but I don't know if y'all heard it out here, but we're trying to work on getting the live caster so we don't have to, go through on several different type of platforms to go live. We're working on that. Be patient with us. We're going to get all this set up soon. Anyway, what you say?
I forgot what I said.
I got Carolyn Ray said, that's so
Raven.
That's cause she's cheating and wants to know where you are. Oh, okay. No, that's regarding what.
No. But
no, that
I know what you're talking about.
No, that was regarding the last topic.
No, I know it's the last topic,
okay.
But I want to address that with that woman. It's also because she may care about you. I'm just saying, it's several perspectives. We can't always see things from one specific perspective. No, you could. You can leave the camera as long as she hear me. You good?
No,
because anything can happen in life, and only one narrative is typically created. Once you just step back and always see everything from at least 5 different perspectives, you will rule out, what did she just say? Because she's insecure or some shit?
Insecure because she, yeah.
That may be. I'm not ruling that out, but I'm saying, but what if she cares?
Well, I would say this. I would definitely piggyback on what you said insecurity has a certain type of energy.
Yeah.
You would know, man or woman, you would know if somebody's insecure.
She could just be annoying, or she could be bored, hitting you up at a bad time often.
Could be, but at the same time, that's where the communication come into effect. Now, with men, we know how to keep ourselves occupied.
Yeah.
With different type. We got, whatever you into, you into.
See, I just hate to generalize and gender stuff.
That's why I didn't give no
with
example.
men. No, you just said with men, we like to. I'm not good. Women know how to. There are several women who know how to stay occupied and find something to do, have hobbies. But then you got a lot of these women out here, other than putting on makeup and buying shit. Like you ask a girl what her hobby is, she say shopping. Okay, I got $40 for you, bitch. I got $40.
Hey, you basically said what I said, but differently.
We do it a lot. I noticed.
He said, I'm not putting him on blast.
We on different sides of the equator mentally or whatever.
But you're absolutely right. I'm not saying, because it'd be like that. Or it could be the fact that, it's just, she just don't have no hobbies.
Ladies get hobbies, men get hobbies.
Hey, dude, if not, develop some friends because, sometimes you can't just run to your spouse all the time for certain type of things. It's important to have friends. It's important to have girlfriends for girls, male friends for guys. That's why we had the barbershop. That's why we got, certain gentleman corners.
Podcasts even.
Podcasts.
You can always go on a podcast for therapy. Is that true? Let's talk about that. Is podcast therapeutic?
I believe so.
Okay. Is that a good thing though?
What?
There are women always be like, men always want to vent on podcasts because it's therapeutic. I'm saying, is it a healthy though, or is it?
Well, I would say it's important to let certain things out.
Yeah.
And you got
to.
And that's the flip side of the coin. Not all the time because you don't want the whole world to know your business.
Yeah.
You don't want the whole world to know what you're going through. I mean, I hate to keep bringing him up, but look at Travis Hunter. He let the whole world know what the situation between him and his girl is.
And now we got something to talk about.
Now he mad at it, but you can't get mad at the world for knowing your business. You are a public figure now, my boy. You are going to get people in there to express their opinions.
Travis, now you got to do what I do. Sometimes just throw out fake news and fake stories. Half the stuff I say on here don't be real. Then the other half do be real and y'all don't believe it. But believe it all. I don't know.
You see what I got to do? You threw me off with that one.
Got to.
But no, I mean, it's just, when it comes to venting, podcasts, it can be a form of therapy. Especially in this society where a lot of people got a lot of pent up anger, pent up emotions, and you got to find a way, an avenue to express it. You got to, because if you don't, then you might go around and do some craziness.
Express yourself. Do.
For real, because, you out here, holding all this bad shit in, then all of a sudden you just right here.
Then you just snap or you implode and want to unalive yourself. I don't like seeing that. When you unalive yourself, that says a lot about what you've been going through. Unless it was accidentally, which I doubt. But most people, I'm talking about people who unalive themselves because of what they've been dealing with mentally or whatever. That hurts me. A lot of stuff don't hurt me or affect me. But I'm really empathetic when I hear that somebody unalived themselves. Even if I ain't know him or even if I hated them. Like, dang, but he unalived himself, though. Just think of what he was really dealing with. Or even all the times they were mean towards you or me. Man, that was just them lashing out, or probably a weird way of asking for help from what they was really dealing with.
I know this is a touchy subject, but I got to speak on this.
Go for it.
A lot of times, I've never been pushed to that angle, but a lot of times when I notice people who say they want to do it, really don't want to do it. They just want to be heard.
Yeah.
They just really want it.
That's the worst way to get attention.
Yeah, they just really want some attention. They want somebody to understand. That's what I notice about a lot of people who are in that state of mind. You just want somebody to understand where you're coming from and tell them, give them a pat on the back like, look, it's okay. But at the same time, when it comes to being out, you gotta be mentally strong. Everyday life is a fight. All my life I have to fight. So you gotta come up with some type of spiritual strength, mental strengthness, all that type of stuff in order to make it to the next day, because as long as you live, you're gonna realize things are going to get worse before it get better. Hate to say it, but it's true. So if you're not mentally and spiritually strong out here, then you're gonna be a victim every time.
You just do what makes you happy at least once a day for an hour a day. Even if you got to go in the hub.
Narcissistic a-hole.
I'm happy.
You come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit.
I might have to take out that button too.
I love that button.
I'm gonna take out that button too.
Hey, come on, man. That's a hilarious button right there.
I'm taking it out.
I wish y'all can hear what the hell I pressed because it was hilarious. Shout out to Mike Tyson. Shout out to Mike Tyson.
Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to everybody, man. And also, too, shout out to those Lions out there. Hey, them Lions did their damn thing
What
last
is saying
night.
that movie Head of State? Remember that movie Head of State? He said, God bless America and no place else. God bless Detroit Lions and no team else.
Hey, you heard the man. Hey, y'all heard the man. Y'all heard, and you know what? Like I keep saying before, they continue to surprise me. Gibbs messed up my damn parlay, but you know I'm glad the team won.
Yesterday was the first time I've ever did a parlay in a minute. Well, this whole season. And bruh, if I would have hit that parlay,
Man.
boy, I would have went right back. Ooh, man, that parlay was going. I'm talking about 4 figures. No, actually, 5 figures.
Bruh, Vegas wasn't about to let that happen. Vegas was like, hey.
But no, I didn't know parlays was that easy to do and set up, so I can see myself doing it every weekend now. So unfortunately, y'all got me. I'm a victim now. Y'all got me.
That's the problem with that. The problem is you win. The good part is you win.
Yeah.
Because the more you win, the more you want to do it. And the more you lose, you think
even
you
as
back.
easy as, oh, do you want to, you think this is going to happen? Oh, and
that's
you
what
think
I'm
that's
saying.
Happen? And you think that's going to happen? And how much you willing to put down? This much?
It's too many possibilities.
So if you put down this much and you expect all this, you could get this much money. I'm like, wait, what? Is that easy?
Hey, a couple of dollars, you can win so much damn money.
Bruh, what?
And here's the issue with that. You can set up multiple parlays.
Yes. Bro, I had 4 last night. That's what I'm saying, bruh. Even
You
if man, bruh.
Bro, don't do it. Hey, delete your FanDuel.
So easy.
Delete your MGM bet. Hey, delete it all. You do not need to be on there. Hey, delete it.
I'm gonna do it, bro.
Delete all that stuff. Do not get on it.
I always tell people on these podcasts, I don't really watch sports, which is true. Because even in the past, previous seasons, I'll place a bet, but I don't even watch the game. I just log into my fans duels the next morning. I have a few dollars, or my account is at 0. I don't watch football. Just because I bet on it don't mean I got to watch it. I got other stuff.
I mean, it's true, but at the same time, you want to keep up with your bet. That's what I like. I like sports, but I also like to keep up with my bet. But the problem is, let who you bet on not do what they're supposed to do. You're going to be mad as hell.
If you watch the game and then you see it in action.
You be like, why you not catching that? You could have. You see what I mean?
Look at I mean, I see what you're saying, but I'm busy. I'm trying to be successful. I'm trying to focus on real world things. I don't got time to sit back for 2 hours and watch a game.
But you still place the bet.
I place the bet, but I'm saying I don't got to watch it.
You don't have to watch it, but at the same time,
I'm going to place the bet. I'm got to watch it.
I'm going to watch the game. I got to follow my so-called investment. I got to see who they, and let me cuss you out while I'm doing it.
Different strokes for different folks.
I guess you can say that, but at the same time, I'm still going to watch the game. I'm still going to be a football sports fan. It is what it is. Also, too, shout out to the Michigan Wolverines out there. I got it. Hey. Go blue. Go blue.
Shout out to all Michigan teams. Go green, right?
Go blue.
One day I'm going to catch them slipping.
Go blue.
State, right? Your state?
Go blue.
One day.
Go Wayne State Warriors, too. Shout out to Wayne State out there.
Eastern, Western.
Wayne State University.
Okay, just one of these days, y'all.
Wayne State University. Yeah, that's the state I'm rooting for. Wayne State.
Okay.
Wait. But for real, man, hey,
I want to talk about the fog. A lot of people have been saying they've been seeing fog, and it's weird fog. Some people alluded to it might be smart dust. A lot of people have been getting sick the next day or shortly after they inhale this fog. My conclusion to the fog is, next topic.
Well, what's your problem?
No, that's it. I ain't want to.
I mean, what's the problem, man?
Ain't no problem with it. Hey, sometimes there are theories and stuff really happening to us in experiments. Other times it's nothing. It's just all in our head. Mm-hmm. It's like a mass folly ado or something. Mass delusion.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I think them fogs are coming from them drones. I really do, because
I don't believe that.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I saw somebody take a video of one of the drones in New Jersey, and it was spraying some shit in the air. And it looked like the drone was spraying.
And what it was spraying was enough to fog up an entire city.
All I gotta say is it was a lot of whatever the hell that was.
But my only argument to why I don't agree with that, because of 1 or 2 drones, or even 1,000 drones wouldn't be enough to bring fog across a whole state or even most cities.
That's the issue. We don't know that. We don't know what the hell that is that's being spread. We don't know. I mean, it's a lot of things that we do not know what's happening that they want to keep on the hush.
That's fair.
You know, you might be right.
I'm just going based off of size.
You might be right. I'm not saying you're wrong there, but what I'm saying is it's a lot of unpredictability going on right now when it comes to things we're not used to seeing.
You know why when I just said I was going based off of size, why I'm kind of changing my mind now? Just imagine getting bit by a spider or a snake. It's not a lot of poison, but little by little, it's going to make its way all the way in through your bloodstream. So if the bite is the drone releasing fog, it could just be a little bit of fog, and somehow after a few days or weeks, it creates a whole fog, dust, or cloud, or, so anybody can be right.
Just like Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
Give me the...
He got bit by the spider.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't understand where you was the correlation.
Yeah, Peter Parker got bit by the spider in Spider-Man. You know how it left him with supernatural abilities.
It don't take a lot for a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, I mean, I'm going to have to revert back to TV off. Shit is getting crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. We don't know what the hell is happening, especially the closer and closer we get to the so-called inauguration.
I don't know why I thought he was going to say get to the sun. I'm always just trying to predict what people are going to say. I thought just the closer we get to the sun.
That was the wrong button.
Yeah, that was definitely the wrong button.
I was trying to press this one.
So remember what I said, because I said it.
That's you all day. That's you all day.
It is what it is.
My man Stubbs right here. Hey, I want to give a shout out to people who's watching right now. Hey, on
I wouldn't shout y'all out, but
hey, Hey, Rick, what's happening, man? Carolyn Ray, how you doing out there? We got
shout out
Jalen.
none of y'all.
What up, though?
I hope y'all do like the shorts we be putting up, man. I swear, bro, we put a lot of sweat, tears, and pus into it. No blood, though.
Jonesy, Gabriel, nice to meet y'all. How y'all doing? He absolutely right. We do put a lot of effort into this.
We put effort. Yeah, none of them other words. We put effort into them shorts. I like them all.
I do it, but you know what?
I hate when I have a spelling mistake or something on it and
people are petty, man.
I remember that one I dropped with Terrence Howard a while ago. A dude made a comment.
What'd he say?
I can't remember the comment he made. He's like, why did you include him? I was like, because. Then when I started thinking about it, I was like, yeah, damn, why did I put him in it?
You know, I think why you put him in there?
Why?
Because he said something about mathematics.
He did.
That didn't make no sense.
It did, but it didn't.
It didn't make sense to most people.
It didn't really. In my mind, when I was making that short, it correlated with that topic. But when I really sat back and thought about it, I was like, wait, it don't really correlate because he was talking about multiplication when this was talking about addition. So it was different.
Hey,
but in my head, in that moment, as I'm making it, it made sense.
Shit happens. What can we say? We only human. And also, too, when it comes to these shorts, don't it feel kind of heartbreaking when you put all that work into and it just don't...
It don't get views like that? Yeah. Yeah.
But, hey, that's the ups and downs. Keep going. But
damn, it took me 30 minutes to make that one, and I only got 5 views. Meanwhile, I compare what we do to, I don't know. It's like what we do is kind of art, making these shorts. But when I go and see just a girl just cut her camera on and twerk for 10 seconds and get hella views, that kind of hurt. I'm like, God damn, this bitch didn't do nothing for it. I'm not going to say she didn't do nothing. It's probably an art in her taking time to learn how to twerk and this and that. But, man.
What that shows you right there, you just have a girl in the background twerking to the side while you're doing these damn videos.
I ain't about to do that.
I say, but it do be like
it's like art versus smut to a degree. Because some of y'all ladies really can't perform. I be seeing the twerk. I think I could be a good judge for twerking. Like, because some girls are like, man, you just shaking your ass. Other girls are like, no, that's art.
All right, what's the difference?
It just is. I got to watch it. I don't know how to explain it. But some girls, it's like some girls, I could just see them. I could see 2 separate girls twerking. I'm like, man, F what she doing to the left. That girl on the right, that's art.
So do you think it's just more than just her shaking
It's
her
like
cheeks?
effort. It really comes down to effort. And it's hard to explain because you're clearly gyrating your certain parts of your body. So that in itself is effort. But something about what she does is more art. It's art. Like, nigga, we could go to a museum right now, set this piece of paper in a corner, niggas gonna be like, damn, that's art. No, nigga, that was actually fell out of my pocket, nigga. So it's hard to explain.
So remember what I said. Because I said it.
I'm just
my man Stubbs.
art, man.
Hey, you heard the man. You heard the man.
It's like Y'all ever got some? I don't know what that word is called, where you got something in your head, you just can't explain it. It could be a thought, a vision. It's something going on in your head, and you just can't verbalize it.
Your way of thinking.
It could be that.
That's
like
what it sounds like your way of thinking.
I could understand. Like I could see two people drawing. One person could scribble some bullshit. Another one literally put their time and effort into something. I look at the scribble thing, be like, oh, that's art. But this shit that this nigga spent the hour on, that shit is trash. You ever seen somebody take time and draw a picture and it's garbage? But then the nigga scribble some shit, be like, man, that's the fucking galaxy.
Something like Basquiat.
Like Basquiat.
Like Basquiat,
Perfect.
yeah.
Basquiat versus most modern art. You know how the shit just square noses and it just look weird and shit. Like, it's certain things. Well, Basquiat, I'm not gonna say what I want to say about Basquiat. But
hey, your art is your heart. And sometimes maybe you need to leave that type of art alone. Do you agree with that?
I agree with that. Basquiat, if there's ever a time machine, I do want to meet you, because before I truly judge your art as a person, I just gotta sit with you for 5 minutes, ask you a few questions. I'm like, okay, just like I thought.
You know, I got to keep revisiting this topic. I want to talk about the economy.
That's so broad.
Well, I want to talk about what we talked about. Now, I don't know when y'all gonna see this podcast, but we spoke on this a couple podcasts ago with my homeboy Cornell. Shout out to him. We talked about why things are so high. Not only that, we talked about how generations of old. Now, I haven't had this problem, but I have heard of this happening before. Generation of old telling other generation that you're lazy, you don't want to work, this, that, and the other. And one of the examples that we use is, getting in the trades. Mm-hmm. You remember we talked about that?
Yeah.
Me and him, hey, we tried time and time again to get in these goddamn trades. But
They don't want your black butt, boy.
Man,
No, I don't know the reason.
We don't know the reason, but at the same time, when we come to this economy and comparisons of generations, that one generation say you're lazy, but at the same time, how would you know that if you're not out here like a young person trying to survive in this type of climate and economy?
And why do so many people still live with their parents?
And that's another good thing. Why do so many people live with their parents right now?
Are there no good? I'm talking about working people. People with 40-hour jobs still live with their parents. Back in the day, y'all worked 40 hours. Y'all was able to afford wife, kids, car, house, all that.
And could probably go to school.
But now it's a different economy. Now that same money I was making back then ain't the same money now, bruh. So to all of you elders who think we lazy and we need to get on our grind, it is tougher now, bruh. And I never even lived through y'all times. I'm sure y'all had it tough in other ways, such as, what is it called, segregation and other forms. Mm-hmm. We got it tough in a different way. It's a lot financial. You want way more work for way less money. And we make it $20 an hour versus y'all $2 or $3 an hour y'all used to make back in the day. But y'all money was honestly worth more for its time than what that 20 or whatever it is worth now. It's not the same, bruh.
And even back to that, all the requirements today that you have to get in the skilled trades, you didn't have to do that a long time ago.
Yeah, you just go apply. Oh, you want to learn this? Come on, we want to teach you. Now it's like, we know you want to learn, but you got to do this, do that. Bruh, trust me, I pass skilled trades tests all the time. I've been trying to get into 2 trades in particular for 6 years. Mind you, I could have had my mechanic's license or my journeyman license by now.
And you know what's so crazy too? Back to, the generational differences. You had that one person from the old generation. Mm-hmm. It was hard back in our day. I said, and it's not hard now. You don't believe me? Go try to buy a house now.
It's not hard now? Boy, you better get you some Cialis or Viagra or something.
Go try to buy a house, see how much the price is for that same house that you bought today compared to when you bought it. If you want to talk about it's not hard, go look at these gas prices. Go look at how much your grocery bill is. You telling me shit ain't hard? You got to work 2 and 3 jobs to save up probably 3 months of deposit for a damn apartment that you barely can afford. And shit's not hard, huh?
But shout out to all the elders out there that get it and understand our plight.
Yeah, we're not coming down on the elders who do understand, but the ones that don't.
We're not speaking in absolutes.
No, it's just that the fact that you got some people out there who would refuse to see it from other people's point of view. Mm-hmm. You know?
And y'all got to. Just open up your mind.
You know what was a great movie for this?
What?
That movie, Trading Places. Eddie Murphy and...
I love that movie.
Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd.
I still love when they picked him up and he was like, I got legs.
Man, That's a perfect example for this type of conversation because you had one party who did not know what it was like on the other side of the fence until you really lived it.
It's something below the clouds? What?
Actually, I give you another one. Undercover Boss. You ever watched that
The
show?
TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that show, man, I don't like the script of it. Hey, let's put them around somebody going through some stuff at the end of the show. We'll bless them with 10 racks and hear them out.
But at
Hear
the same,
grievances.
But at the same time, what if we had that same concept in real life?
Yeah.
You know? What if we had the real CEO of these companies go out there on that line and see if you could do the same job that person been doing for
Or you
the last
remember
10
the
years.
presidents years ago used to allegedly go out to the front line and be fighting with the troops? Or was that all propaganda from modern day time? And back then they wasn't even doing that.
What was this?
You know, all the presidents back in the day, like Roosevelt, he was out
you
there.
talking about before they became
Yeah, they was no. I think Roosevelt was president when he was on the horse fighting. I could be wrong. So, what's that hill?
I don't know.
I might be wrong, but anyways, I'm just saying. Damn, you made me forget my thought.
But you were talking about once you have the CEO, the person in the higher position. To come down here.
To come down and just you do every position, and then
Pause.
Yeah. And then periodically, even though you've been the CEO for 5 years, like once every 2 or 3 years, just for a week, just go down and check out the positions, make sure things still good. You got to check in on your product or check in on your palace.
Which is another reason why a lot of these products are tanking, because I will leave a certain type of company I spoke about before. It's a vehicle company who will cut out jobs. Sorry about that. Sorry for the technical difficulties. But you got certain type of they will cut out certain type of jobs and combine them into one just so they can save money and lay the other person off.
Yeah.
Make that make sense.
And then the people they do keep, now you got to do the job of 3 or 4 people for the same pay as one person.
That's what I'm saying.
What are we doing?
Now, here's the thing, too. Now, let's say you've been at that company for a couple years and you request to get a pay raise or a promotion. You can't hardly do that nowadays because they're going to find a way to get you out of there, replace you with somebody who won't ask no questions, who will do it for less pay, and not only for less pay, that would quickly be happy just to have that job. That's the way it is.
Let me also say this about companies, too.
Or replace it with AI.
Let me also say this about companies, too. A lot of y'all companies got to understand, some of us consumers are just that, consumers. We know when y'all start messing with y'all products. I remember when the oatmeal cream pies what y'all did with the oatmeal cream pies. First, y'all made them real big. And then like a month later, y'all made them smaller than normal. Because they was already a normal size. Y'all made them big. Then after 1 or 2 months, y'all cut back and made them the original size, even smaller. Like nobody noticed it.
Or the bag of chips.
I was just about to say, with the chips, you used to be able to get 4 bags for $1. Now you can get 2 for $1. And then on top of that, even the bags got smaller. Y'all put less chips in the bag. All I'm saying is we are consumers. We know when a product is off. We know when the product is off. Wait, this ain't what it, even we know the ingredients. You ever just bite into something you always eat or drink or consume, and then you be like, this is off. Y'all use a different, we are consumers. That's what I'm saying. We know when something, y'all raise, and on top of that, we need to pass a law. I don't give a fuck about the other cities and states. Here in Detroit, we got to pass a law. Y'all got to start putting prices on all the products, bruh. Because I could go into 5 different stores right now around the corner from me. Everyone got a different price for Black and Milds. What? No, it should be one consistent price, right? We got to pass a law, man. All products need prices on the product.
I would say, no, go ahead.
It's these people in these stores, they penny pinching. But all them pennies add up at the end of the year. They could leave a community at the end of the year with an extra 100,000 off of all these pennies they've been pinching from everybody who walk in, man. If y'all get the F on with all that, bro.
And let me just talk about AI for a minute. Not only, what I've been saying lately is not only AI, and particularly, is not just going to replace your jobs. They're going to replace you. And what I mean by that is, look how they're slickly doing this shit in your TV shows. They're having AI come in and be the nanny for the household. Or even worse, they come in and trying to be a sexual partner, have relations with your spouse. That's a replacement of human beings right there. And what they're doing is they slickly marketing that shit to you so you can go for it. It's already bad enough you got the cell phone and other type of machines doing the job for you. Now they're trying to replace you altogether.
I'm not going to buy no sexual robot. I'm good with the natural woman.
I'm just saying, or with women, the natural man. Because this is all deployed to replace population control. I'm going to just say it. Because they don't want to pay you. They don't want to give you an equal chance to really fulfill what you may call the American dream. Because they don't need you anymore. They're trying to find a way what to do with you next, and what they really want to do with you is something that you don't want to be done. Do they need another you? Do they need another me? No. So what they're going to do is they're going to try to outsource human beings to the machine. Y'all seen our robot?
And let me say this about the American dream. If you're woke, you won't see it. That's it.
I'll say the famous saying, they call it the American dream because you got to be asleep to believe it.
Okay, I felt like I originated what I just said, but I guess it did come somewhere else.
That's all I'm going to say on that. But you ready to pull some questions?
Let's pull some questions, y'all.
All right.
We ain't trying to stay here with y'all all day.
Well, I kind of like y'all.
He does. He's a people person.
You are too, while you talking. But anyway. Questions.
Shout out to Mr. Matthews. Had a good convo with you earlier.
Yeah, Brother Matthews.
Let's do 2 each, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
We pulling questions. Any suggestions? Give us questions.
By the way, y'all out there watching us on the live stream, let us know what type of questions you want us to put in the fishbowl. We'll pull it on our following shows.
At some point in time. You got anything over there? Is they saying something over there? Or are we good?
Oh, we got Cornell watching. What up, though, Cornell? Shout out to you. See who's on his YouTube.
Cornell, the one that was just on?
Yeah, that Cornell.
Shout out, bro.
Jonesy, what's up with you?
I'm almost done editing that. Yeah. I don't know if they want it out right now, but.
Yeah, he's almost done. The cake is in the oven.
Yeah.
But anyway, mind if I go first?
Go for it.
How vulnerable should you be towards your spouse? Didn't we just go through this?
No, did we?
I don't remember, but anyway, how vulnerable?
I think we did.
I think we touched on this topic, but we didn't.
No, yeah, we touched on it, but we never, yeah.
So how vulnerable should you be?
I don't even feel like answering that today, but
just one word answer.
No, I got to go in depth. How vulnerable? I feel like it depends on your spouse, because if you got one of them spouses who every time y'all argue, they gonna throw stuff back in your face. That's why you said when you was 5 years old, your daddy then don't be vulnerable at all. But it all comes down to your spouse. But at the end of the day, if your spouse is truly supposed to be your partner and your best friend, you got to tell them everything. So,
but is that being vulnerable?
I feel like, yeah, you got to tell them what you're going.
I mean, showing feelings and all that.
As far as maybe not feelings. Damn, well, what did we do?
Oh, wow. What happened?
We didn't even say anything. Okay.
Damn, TikTok tripping right now.
Okay. But not.
TikTok, hey, just so you know, TikTok is tripping on us very hard right now. We don't know why.
I think it should be very vulnerable, though. Well, no, it depends. Peel that real
Well, I'm going to say this when it comes to the vulnerability. I agree. There are things you're supposed to, if it's important, yes. But when it comes to certain things, I don't think so at all. I don't think so. Coming from a man's point of view, when it comes to being emotional, unless somebody died in your family that's close to you, you got to be stoic. That's what I think. Now, there's certain cases that you can't be. I'm not saying that. But your woman still wants that rock.
I will say this: do be vulnerable to your spouse, but certain things you do got to keep to yourself. You can't express your fears towards your spouse if you have any your doubts, your frustrations. There's certain things you can't go into when it comes to your spouse. You can't be vulnerable in certain regards.
Yep, I agree. What about yours? Your question.
Oh, I didn't even open up. You know, I don't like to open to the moment.
Pause.
To get true reaction. Is that pause for real? Are you able to let go of past hurt? Yes.
I can.
That's called growth. Royce the 5'9" said it best. I think I quoted it before. Royce the 5'9" said, I never lost, just a record of wins and lessons.
That's a very good way of putting it.
If you look at something as a lesson, it's that. If you look at it as a loss, it's a loss. So don't look at anything as a loss. To all past hurts, hey, that scar healed, that wound healed. Or even if it did still leave a scar, it don't hurt no more. It's just something to look at now.
My granddad got this saying, I refuse to let anything or anybody live in my head rent free.
He is the originator of that too, y'all.
Hey, you got to let go to keep going. So the next question, what I have, do you believe in soulmates?
Yeah, I believe in all that. But I believe in twin flames, soulmates, soul ties.
What are twin flames?
Man, I know what it is, but I was just talking about it earlier.
I put you on the spot?
No. It's just what you said earlier, or what I said earlier when you're thinking about something, but you can't describe it in the moment. But, what is this? Twin flames are, y'all like made for each other. No, because it's like a soulmate, but it's different. I can't remember what the defining factor is, but I think it's different types of love. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to express is, this girl is my soulmate, but that don't mean once I stop, me and her don't make it, I can't find my twin flame. Once my twin flame don't make it, my one true love, once we don't make it, I can't find my opposite, because opposites attract. Oh, me and the opposite didn't work out. I can't find, it's just, I don't think it's really just the one. That's me though. But maybe it's because I've been in love. I no longer have love for that person. So now I'm just supposed to be out here?
No, what if that person was your soulmate in the beginning and she's not no more?
That's what I'm saying. So now what, I'm just going to be out here, or are there other forms of love now? Because I'm mature. I'm no longer that version of me. Puppy love even. Oh, that was my first love, my puppy love, but we ain't puppies no more. Now we're here. And once we have this 20-year-old love, okay, now we're there for the various loves.
It's going to be hard to find a person not to change when they hit a certain age.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying not evolving, but change as far as, like...
growing and not remaining stagnant.
Or even in certain cases, that person be manipulated by society to not like you anymore.
Oh, man.
I wish I could
talk about somebody right now, I know.
Man, hey, that's a very interesting topic right there. Society can influence your
relationship.
It can. Look at social media. Every day you see a post, you see a podcast, or you see some type of hatred toward the other gender. And all of a sudden you bring that shit home, or you bring that shit to your person that you're involved with, and you start looking at them with the same type of eyes. That's manipulation right there. So you can't let society just manipulate the way your relationship is. If you got a problem with that person, address it behind closed doors. Don't run to social media and tell everybody. That's a quick way to end the shit. Don't do that.
Keep it behind closed. Why are you outing me? I love you and you outed me. That let me know you keep hearing all these other people with their grievances about their spouse and you just want to fit in. Fear of missing out. I think it's called FOMO. I want to have a story too, and then the girls are going to talk about me. I'll be the center of attention for 5 minutes. But now look at you. You done sacrificed 3 months relationship or however long you've been with somebody for 5 minutes of attention of girls who really don't care about you and don't want to be your friend in real life.
Which is so crazy, because if you can't change your friends, then change your friends. You can't.
It's a YouTube channel. Check it out. It's called The Wall. There's several other YouTube channels, but I like The Wall because it shows the gradual decline of most women who leave their spouses. Most of them will start off, hey, I'm married, but I don't really like my spouse. Next, oh, we're going through a divorce. And it's like a little happiness.
Like
and then after that, they immediately,
like Tia Mowry.
Yep. Then immediately, dang, I regret my decision. Dang, I want him back. Dang, he got a new girl. Because y'all don't understand. Us men, when our mind is made up about you, it's about you. Whether it's, I'm about to make her my wife. Or it could be the opposite. I'm done with her. Yeah, so.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
And shout out to all the women who are able to hold accountability. Shout out to all of y'all. It's tangible. And you can touch it. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Shout out to y'all.
The welfare peanut butter is nice and creamy.
That's how you sound right now.
Oh, hey, I could.
Nice and creamy.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Shout
Most
out to
girls, you
Charlie
throw it at them, and the football turn into a ghost. It just go right through their hands. But the ones who can actually, they can pick it up. Wow, what is this? What am I holding? This is a water bottle? No, that's accountability. Boom. You're able to grasp it? What?
Hey, then all of a sudden it turned into a grenade.
So shout out to y'all, because that's why it's hard for me to really relate to a lot of modern day men, because I haven't had nowhere near the experiences y'all had with women. Y'all be like, my baby mama this or this girl did that. I can't relate. I've had such great experiences. It just didn't pan out. Shout out to all the people, the women. I ain't gonna say people. Y'all gonna generalize it on some gay shit. Shout out to all the women in my past.
Not up in here!
I wish y'all success. And you all were very able to do this. Oh, yeah, I can hold it. So, Again, I don't hang around people. When it's over. Why are we still around each other? I
Hey,
still need some ass or some,
that's usually what it is, right?
That's
there.
usually what most people
That's
do.
what
But
it
you
is.
stalling that person for, because well, let's go.
You got your question.
I got one more question. Yeah.
It's so cold in the D.
It's
Not
so
really.
cold in the D.
Forget what we
Not
talking
really.
about. It is freezing.
Yeah, it
It's
is cold.
so cold in the D.
Have you ever walked in on someone in the act? The act of what?
Hey,
But we know what it is. Yes.
I'm laughing because
Yes, I'm gonna say yes.
no, I'm laughing because we just not talk somewhat about that.
On the last episode, I think.
No. You said you had a friend who he all right. He got a friend that shall remain nameless. He's like a ninja. Very hard to hear him walk in.
Oh,
That. I'm not gonna go as far
That's-
unless you want to tell it.
I'm not telling that. Nope.
All right. That likes to walk in. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Damn, bro. Why did you bring that up?
Because it's funny as hell.
Why did you bring that up, dog?
Hey, because it's funny as hell.
I didn't realize. Okay, yeah. No, I'm not telling that. But
Hey.
no, yes, I've walked in on somebody in the act before, but
We got a
I do the
story.
respectful thing. As soon as I walk in, I walk out. It ain't no. I don't even really take my time and just stare and look for me. I'm like, whoa, and I'm right back out.
Yeah, I think that happened to everybody.
It happened to everybody, but
It happened to me too.
I think if you're a perv, you're gonna get a look for a minute. You might even just pretend you're scratching your thigh. That look good. Or you
I was
really a
gonna
creep
say-
if you make a comment. Y'all good? Y'all need help? Nigga, what?
He
Get out
walked
of
in
here.
at the wrong time.
But no, yes.
Hey, which by the way, you know in the movies, the X-rated movies, as y'all know, they like to make a scene about that.
About,
they
oh yeah,
walk in-
that's, yeah. They,
Y'all use your imagination, but they do.
yes, I think I've done it more than probably about 10, at least 7 times minimum in my life. I've walked.
What the hell? What the hell were you at? The damn.
No, it's just growing up, just life. I just walk. It's not intentional. I never know what y'all in the room doing. Why don't y'all lock the fucking doors, man? Put locks on doors.
Maybe because they expect your creepy ass to walk in.
No, but I mean,
I ain't gonna lie. Dad walked in on people doing it. I'm just
man.
saying.
I still remember that time I was at Burlington Coat Factory in Dearborn. I went to go try on some outfits, and I
Yeah,
kept
not
hearing the
gross.
next thing over. What the heck is that noise? They
They back there.
Man, I remember one time at Family Dollar. At
Family
Family
Dollar.
Dollar, bruh. And it's like, bruh,
That was in the back.
you know those circular things where the clothes be at?
Yeah.
It was a girl
It was in
down.
there.
It was a girl down there topping a dude off. And I walked by, I was like, that dude is like standing hella close to the rack. And then I looked and I seen, oh. And I felt bad, it wasn't my intention because you could tell he was blow. He just looked back and did a hit. I'm like, what the?
Hey, what if you go up?
So it's not intentional.
a creepy dad would say, I'm gonna tell everybody if I'm not next.
No, yeah. I remember a cop did that a few years ago at Palmer Park. He caught a couple going at it, and he told them to keep going. And he watched it, and a couple reported them. They kept going, I guess, to get out the ticket or whatever would have happened. But
You know what's so crazy? I heard cops, if they catch you, they like to embarrass people who get caught up like that.
how?
Just like what you just said.
Yeah.
That, or they sometimes have them
Can't
get out the
join
car,
in.
or get out the car, them naked. And
I'd
just
rather
stand
that, but
outside.
you
Just
can't
stand
join
outside.
in. Like, I don't. Remember that movie, Crash?
Oh yeah, when he
groped his girl?
Everybody
Bro,
know.
you don't do that. You don't do that.
Everybody know that scene.
You don't do that.
That's wild, bro. Just to think, whew, man. But that's why you.
I wonder what the people think who don't stop. Mama, close the door, mama. It's some people who don't stop. We're talking about now the people who get caught.
Well, let me just ask you this: if you're in public, like, would you do the same thing? Keep going even if people are watching?
Man, it depends. Am I on? I'm a different person when I'm a tourist.
So you'll keep going.
I'm a tourist. Y'all don't know me. I'm never going to see y'all again. I'm never going to see y'all again.
Hey, look
I'll
at them. They up there doing it.
I'll go to a nude beach overseas. Here in Detroit, no. I might see somebody I know.
So I'm just saying, like, if you're overseas and the crowd just start coming in, hey, they up there.
That's how you know people who go on vacations a lot, or who once you develop a different personality. Oh, I'm out of my city. You just develop different personality. It's not intentional. Some people do it at work. Like some people are very soft and kind-hearted, but when they at work, the most fiercest lawyer you know. They don't play that. It's like people just develop alternate personalities. Not saying it's a good or bad thing. It's just
What it is. Man, it's the evil world we live in. It's a wild world. Hey, what I said earlier, shit is getting crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Anyway, hey, we at the hour mark of the show.
Are we really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Man, time flies when you're having fun. Hey, you got anything else you want to talk about?
I can't think of no topics off the top of my head. Shout out to Robinhood. Shout out to Robinhood, the app, because they was allowing you to bet money on who you thought was going to win the presidency a few months ago.
That's crazy.
And I bet on Trump. Not saying I voted for him. I just knew what America knew. Hey, and tomorrow the payout finally comes.
What was the payoff?
It kept fluctuating. It's like an actual stock. So I got in at a good point.
That was an obvious bet.
It was.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I didn't know either. One day I just logged in and put some money on some dividend stocks, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" It's like, bet on who you think's gonna win the election.
Man, I wish I knew that.
Boy, man, I didn't even. I went in, I don't keep all my money in a particular account, so I went into other accounts. I was like, "Oh, I know this nigga about to win." Man, I dumped so much money, and tomorrow the payout finally comes. So shout out to Robinhood. I'm about to eat me a steak.
I'm happy for you.
As a plant-based person, I'm about to eat me a steak.
I'm happy for you. You know, let me talk about this topic. You know, people don't like to be happy for other people nowadays.
They don't. Yeah, I appreciate you being happy for.
Yo, I'm just saying because y'all could be friends or not even be friends or whatever. People just do not like to be happy for other people nowadays. People don't like to see other people win. I said it. People do not like to see other people win.
I like to see people win, be shine, be glitzy. Especially my homeboys when I hang out with them and they pull a baddie. Oh my goodness, that's a beautiful feeling. Yes, dog. Yeah.
Yeah, you showed me the same support.
Oh yeah, I remember when we was at.
Hey.
Long. What Bernie Mac say? Long time ago. Long.
Hey. Hey, hold on. Wait.
So remember what I said, because I said it.
Exactly. But yeah, long time ago.
You come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit.
Yeah, I know you didn't mean that.
Your ex-girlfriend a man.
You didn't mean that either. You getting all the wrong buttons.
I'm a damn fool.
But yeah, that's the best thing in the world, man. I be talking to my homeboys. Oh man, you gotta kill it, bro. When you get it, bro, you gotta. Why do you care this much?
And you creep like you gotta get it, man, for me. You got
do it for the homies, do it for the squad.
Hey, as soon as you do it, everybody like, hey, and they be like, that's my fault.
You remember Martin?
What?
GTD.
Got the drowns down.
I
got the drowns down. Hey, he started running around. He started running around the corner.
You got the drums. Shout out,
man. Rest in peace, Thomas Paine, man. Damn.
I wonder how tall he was. What is 6'2"?
Something like that. He was the tallest dude on the damn show. Hey, it be so. Hey, sometimes the skits be so funny. You can hear his loud ass in the background laughing.
That's what I love about Martin. A lot of the shows, they were hiding their laugh. I guess they tried to do it all in one take. Maybe they didn't have film like that. Who knows what? But
hey, one of my best jokes Martin said about Pam.
What?
It was say, I wasn't gonna say nothing to you. So I'm not gonna talk about them gaps in your teeth. Said the next tooth you say your mouth has a sign in the next tooth a mile that way. That way. That way.
I remember that. That sounds familiar. That do sound familiar.
Yeah, because it was Pam and Gina versus Tommy and Pam.
Do you think Martin would have did good on the show in Living Color? Or it's just like it was already perfect?
I think he would have, but it was no need for him to be there because they had an all-star cast.
All-star, yeah.
It was no, just like having Tupac and Don't Be a Menace. You didn't need them because you didn't really need them. But not saying they weren't good at what they do, you just didn't need them there. They was already, the show was what it was.
The cake is already sweet.
That's just like saying, will Martin be good in the Wayans Brothers?
Oh, the show.
The show, yeah.
I'm like, what?
No, the show, the Wayans Brothers. Because, the Wayans Brothers already had their flavor.
Yeah.
Now, would he make a cameo, would that be funny then? But I tell you,
some people should do that. You know how sometimes it's two popular shows and they'll do that episode where they meet. I forgot what it's called, a swap episode or something like that.
Yeah, because Uncle Phil did it in The Family Matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I will say this: Will Smith and Marlon Lawrence did a great job in Bad Boys.
They were good energy, good chemistry. I liked it, especially 3. Or was it the 4th one?
The one before the last one.
The one that I was saying when part 4 just dropped, I didn't think it was gonna be good.
But yeah.
I was like, y'all about to pull off a, for lack of a better word, a quadrilogy. I can't think of what it's called now when you do 4 movies.
I didn't care for the third one. The one before the last one.
What was the third one about? Oh no, that's about when he went to go see his son in Colombia and stuff.
When he found out he had a son.
He had a son. Yeah, I ain't really like that one either.
Yeah, they could have kept that. But the fourth,
I mean, it wasn't that bad, but because that kind of led into this one. Wait, did it? Yeah, because his son was in this one too. So you kind of needed him for part 4.
I said it once, I said it again. I think Bad Boys 2 was the best one.
Yeah, I want to say that's the one.
One
I
is a
agree with
classic, but Bad Boys 2 was the best one in my opinion.
Bad Boys. I want to say 2 for me as well.
Yeah, Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys
Before
1.
we get out of here, man, give me 5 classic movies. Since you clearly got different ideas of what a classic.
In general?
In general.
That's gonna you got.
I don't want to hear no Casablanca, nigga.
I never seen that.
That's what I just don't want to hear.
Hey, can it be comedy?
Whatever. Just I'm generalizing.
I got a lot of favorite movies.
Give me what type of list you want to give me.
Of course, number one gonna be Friday all day. Friday number 1, 1995.
Okay, shout out Friday.
That's gonna be my number
Smokey back
one
here
movie.
taking a
Ezel. I ain't gonna tell nobody else. That movie classic.
Okay, I ain't gonna tell nobody else.
That's number 1 for me. Number 2 is gonna be.
I know that nigga mama said, "Go get me some cigarettes." She ain't giving him enough
That's
money.
what I'm saying. That's what makes that
Because
movie
that happens, bro.
It's relatable. You can't tell me how that movie's not a classic.
Bro,
Friday
stayed
is a
on the phone
classic
like-
ass movie.
Who are you talking to?
Bro, you just got that one crackhead ass dude that come in breaking everybody's shit.
And then he knocked on the door. Let me come take a bath. What you got to do? Number 1 or number 2?
Hey, with a big ass sandwich.
Anybody taking those steaky loaves? Classic, bro. It captured a lot of what really happens.
I was trying to keep you talking so I could think for a second.
Oh no, you good.
I would say, okay, Scarface. I go with Scarface. Damn.
Most Quentin Tarantino movies I rock with, and most Guy Ritchie.
I give you Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah, Pulp Fiction. On my
That's definitely a classic.
That's one we got in common.
2 more. I would say. Not name 2. No, that name 3 or 2.
You did 3.
Okay.
You said Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, Scarface, and Friday.
And you said Casablanca.
You on some bullshit. You on some bullshit. My new favorite movie, When Your Friend on Some Bullshit, starring him.
Oh wow.
Damn, there's too many damn good movies out there.
Okay, you know what? Let's scratch that. The rest of the list. Give me 3 of your favorite horror movies. If we doing genres.
I hate horror movies.
I know you still got 3 though. You rock with.
Okay, one I do like The Devil's Rejects.
I never seen it.
That's a Rob Zombie movie.
Shout out Rob Zombie. Damn, I probably did see it then. I just don't.
It was a sequel of House of a Thousand Corpses.
I feel like I might have seen it then. I just didn't realize that's the name of the movie. I'll watch it again though.
That one, The Purge.
First one?
No,
I just like the
Anarchy.
Okay.
The second one, and the third one got to be.
Excuse me.
Bless you. I'm gonna say Halloween.
Okay.
Mike Myers. What about you?
For scary or what we doing?
Scary.
I like I'm gonna put this scary movie up there just solely for the simple fact that I was really scared to the point where I didn't watch the movie fully through for a few years. But it's Hostel. Hostel, man, the first time I seen it, I left the theater. The first one. I left the theater like, bro, this ain't even cool. Man, what are we, bro? Bro, it was too real. I left, bro. And I was supposed to go to Amsterdam that year. I left.
Damn. Bad timing.
And I like zombie movies, so I'll probably throw in. It's one that's probably on YouTube. It's called The Horde. I like it. It's called The Horde. I think it's a UK movie. A third. I'm like one of the only people I know like the new Candyman.
I never seen it.
The new, just because he started flying at the end of the movie. Sorry for giving it away. Spoilers.
You know, I would like to change my third selection.
What?
Instead of Halloween, From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh man, I go hard. I
Yeah,
should edit that on my. Bro, I
From
love
Dusk
that
Till Dawn.
movie. I love that movie.
Quentin Tarantino, From Dusk Till Dawn.
Shout out. We got Smelly.
And hey, that movie.
We got tall, we got skinny, we got hairy, we got bald.
Here's a new one, Apple Pie.
But what are we talking about, though, for those who really know?
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about. Go watch the movie. Shout out to
Quentin.
no, that was Cheech Martin.
Oh, yeah.
Cheech Martin was in there. He played a couple parts in there. He played the border guard. He played that guy who said that. He also played the guy at the end. The one who came and gave my man the money.
Possibly. I don't remember. I haven't seen that movie in years, bro.
Yeah, that was going to El Rey.
You know a movie I like, or I like True Romance.
Never seen it. I heard about it, but I never seen it.
All you gotta do is watch that Sicilian scene. The whole movie is good. I really do like the whole movie.
Who's in that?
I can't never remember the dude's name, but I know his face. It's damn. I should know his name. I can't think of it right now. That's a few people actually in it. The one dude had the scar on his face. There's a few people. I know their faces, their names not coming to me, but he said, just type in True Romance Sicilian. That whole scene was like perfect.
I gotta look that one up because I heard people talking about that, but I never seen it.
It's a good movie.
True Romance.
True Romance. Quentin Tarantino.
Okay.
Quentin Tarantino also got another room called 3 Doors or 4 Doors or something like that. Well, I'm sorry. He partnered in it with a bunch of other directors.
Well, let me ask you this: what was your 3 most scariest movies that you ever seen?
No,
I know one you said Hostel.
Hostel is.
But what was it? But I'm talking about the ones you had to cover your eyes.
Definitely Hostel, bro. I was like 16, 17. I was kind of grown, but that shit just, nigga, I'm out, bro. What the fuck is this shit?
It's one movie, well, 2 movies that made me do that.
What?
Growing up, one was Tales from the Hood.
Tales from the Hood, man, nigga.
When they showed the devil at the end, bro, I couldn't watch that part.
Go ahead. I'm still listening.
Well, that was scared of you?
Hell no.
Man, that devil was ugly and scary. I couldn't watch that shit. Hell no.
For me, it was Hostel and it was 13 Ghosts.
And the other one was The Farm. I just told you about that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
Bruh, if y'all, I'm not spoiling too much, but The Farm is basically this couple, they were at a bed and breakfast or whatever. They turned on the side of the road. But here's the thing. They were at a farm where it was a human farm. They would kidnap people and turn them into food.
Damn, thanks for giving it up.
No, you ain't seen the ending. Just watch the ending. That's all I gotta say.
But the reason why I don't really like slasher movies and horror movies, because I'm the type of person, in a movie, if somebody gets stabbed in their neck, I do like this. Somebody gets stabbed in their leg, I grab my leg.
We all do that because it's like, I forgot what they call that, but it's
I feel like it got to be something psychological to that, but I literally do that.
like, oh shit. Somebody get shot, like, God damn.
Shot don't do it. It's the stab. It's something about stab. I remember, bruh, I can't remember what movie it was. It was a horror movie. Somebody got their Achilles cut. They was running, and then the dude went like, and I grabbed the back of my ankle like, ooh.
That's what happened in Hostel.
But even another type of thing where I grab myself, in movies where somebody get kicked in the balls. Like, that, it don't even got to be a horror movie. Somebody get kicked in the balls, I'm like, because
you can feel that pain.
Man, bro, that's no. That ball pain ain't no. I remember, bro, ball pain ain't no joke.
If you a man, you know.
Are you a man?
Up in here.
Are you a man? Damn, a lot of this is starting to be like deja vu, bro.
It's one of them days. But anyway, any more topics to talk about?
No more topics. Shout out to all y'all. Wish all y'all success. Again, Happy New Year. This is going to be probably dropping 2 weeks from now, though.
Probably not. We'll see. It's always a pleasure kicking it with y'all, you know.
Shout out to all the Monica Lewinsky's at the workplace.
We need you. We need y'all.
We need y'all. We are bears. Y'all are honey. Honey on a fish.
What?
Patrice O'Neal got an analogy about women shouldn't work with men because women are like a fish dipped in honey around bears.
Hey.
Go get a job.
Yeah, so shout out to all you Monica Lewinsky's at work.
Go check me out on YouTube as usual, Adrian AKAD. I just recently made a video about this guy right here. I literally did.
But he didn't upload a reference video as to what it was truly pertaining to, so shout out to that as well.
Look, I hear what you're saying, but you're wrong. You're just wrong.
Again, y'all don't know what he's talking about. Anyways, I'm Stubbs, spelled SBBUTS.
I'm your boy Adrian AKAD, and we out of here.
Peace.
It's so